Hi guys, Shannara fan. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you're not, welcome back. Today is the third episode of Pajama Nails. I hope you guys enjoy. I call this design Lilo and Stitch, of course. So we're going to start off with a base coat of Madame Glam's Perfect White. We're going to apply 2 coats and cure. Using a small, round, fluffy brush, we're going to apply our glow powders. I have blue, purple pink, and white. By adding a matte top coat, you give yourself a smooth surface that you can draw on, and it makes it much easier to do your artwork. Starting with the thumb, we're going to do Stitch. This is very simple, just, your basic sketching in the lines where you want everything to go, and then we'll fill in the shapes. You can use a pale color of gel polish to do this. I just prefer pencil because it's not sticky and it's not going to get all over my hands, and it's easier for me. So I'm going to be using my Saviland gel color pots. I really want to use my liner gels, but they're not here yet. They will be arriving today, in fact, so I'll use those on the next video. Actually going to do a review of 5 different kinds because I'm so sick of having to go over my lines repeatedly. This video would have been so much shorter if I hadn't had to redo so many things. By taking the blue I used for his fur and adding a touch of white for the lighter areas and a touch of black for the darker areas like his nose and the spots on his back, I have created a family of blues that are in the same, hue, so that they all match together. Once again, as you can see, the opacity is not very good, but they go on smoothly. I do have a micro carving gel that's thicker, and I would think it would be more opaque, but it's just stickier and hard to work with. Look how translucent this black is, y'all. I ended up busting out my Madam Glam black liner for this because I just could not get it to cover. When you're applying like cheek color or any kind of a shadow to the face, if you get a bit too much, just dab it with your finger and it lightens it up. See, here I'm using the Madam Glam liner, and it is so much easier. And one line. I don't have to keep going back over this shit. Once again, I initially tried to use the Saviland for the highlights for his eyes, but the color did not stay in place. It started to try to bleed out into the black, even though the black had been cured. So I had to wipe it off and use the Madam Glam Perfect White on my liner brush to do this. This is the Madam Glam gel liner in white that I got in the advent calendar at Christmas time. This is why I want the gel liners. Look how opaque these teeth are. I mean, they look so good, and all I had to do was just clean up the top edge. This is the micro carving gel that I was referring to earlier that I'm using on the greenery around her hair and hand. And it does not have the opacity that I thought it would. It's very sticky, very jelly, and it was hard to work with. Now I'm going to take the flesh tone color and add just a tiny dab of black and deep red to give myself the brown I need for the shadows on her face. I wanted my flowers to have a three-dimensional texture, so I used plasticine gel. It's basically a gel like polygel, but it's thicker and you can roll it like Play-Doh and then position and cure. Here's the plasticine gel I was referring to. You just take a small dab on your tool, roll it between your fingers to make a ball, and then press the ball onto the nail. It's very easy. You don't have to have alcohol. It's not sticky at all, hardly, and it works really well for textured details. As you can see, you can work more than one ball at a time. It's not going to set on you. It is a gel, so you have to cure it to make it get firm. Now I'm going to add some details to those flowers that we just put on. I'm using a jelly pink here and then a dark green on the leaves. And then we're going to do an orange, yellow, like sunflower yellow border on the flowers. I hope you are all doing well and staying safe. I apologize for the length of this video. I did not intend for it to be this long, and I did cut out as much as I possibly could. I probably could have taken out some other stuff, but I didn't want to. Here I am dragging my brush right at the very edge of that lifted area, right at the very tip of that plasticine gel. Because it is raised and it just, has a texture to it, I'm trying to only hit the high spots, and then we'll come back and put a black outline around the bottom edge of that to make it stand out from the nail. This green was way too bright, so I took a darker green and went over to add details and depth to the leaves. And now the fun part, outlining these little tiny rough edges with black. I could have left the black edge off, but once I added it, it looked so much better that I did it to all of them. This pinky nail really needed that outline. It made everything separate and stand out so much better. last but not least, we need to add a few white dots to the center to represent the stamen of the flower. And now we top. I put this on a matte top coat, but I couldn't decide if it looked better matte or shiny. Let me know in the comments below what you think, because I do show you the shiny before I cure it. So please, I would really like some feedback on which you prefer, the matte or the shiny top. You want to make sure you get all into the little nooks and crannies around your flowers when you do your top coat. Guys, and here's the glow. I was so impressed that the glow showed through the colors. Maybe it's not such a bad thing that they were so translucent.